12 Strange Signs of Liver Damage. In this video, we look at the 12 strange signs and symptoms of liver damage. These signs are very important because you can prevent this disease from progressing and getting worse as your liver can fully regenerate with a little help. Liver disease is a disease that affects over 25% of people worldwide, and this number is rising rapidly. Most people believe that liver damage is only caused by drinking too much alcohol, but the truth is that it can also be caused by eating too many sweetened, sugary, or processed foods and drinks, as well as eating too many omega-6 vegetable oils and fast food. Taking painkillers such as paracetamol too often, or ibuprofen viruses can damage the liver and cause hepatitis. Excessive levels of elemental iron in the body can be a problem, as can environmental toxins such as pesticides, plastics, and petroleum, and the list goes on. So if you want to find out if there are problems with your liver, watch this video to the end, because we will also explore some natural home remedies to cleanse the liver and prevent the damage from getting worse. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only, so talk to your doctor if you have any medical problems. The first symptom of liver problems is pale stools when you use the toilet. The liver releases conjugated bile acids to aid the digestion of fats from food. This gives your stool its normal brown color. However, in the case of fatty liver disease or liver damage, this bile no longer flows properly through the bile ducts, which makes your stool lighter, paler, or clay-colored, and it may float on the toilet water due to the undigested fat that gives it buoyancy. Symptom number 2 is poor night vision. If you notice that it's much harder to focus or see at night, especially in poor lighting. This may indicate a retinol or vitamin A deficiency. Bile from the liver helps you absorb vitamin A to help the rod cells in your eyes adapt to different light conditions. However, liver disease causes a lack of bile so that not enough vitamin A can be absorbed, leading to a condition known as night blindness. This can also be an indication of a blocked gallbladder, especially if your eyes also feel very dry, sore, irritated, and gritty. Sign number 3 is a swollen right foot. If the blood isn't flowing normally through your liver, it can become swollen and enlarged, putting pressure on the portal vein. This causes fluid or water to build up in your legs or feet. If you then press with your finger in the swollen area, an indentation can occur. If you notice that the right foot is more swollen in the ankle area than your left foot, this is a very common sign that you may have liver damage, and you should use a natural remedy to improve liver function. But we'll talk more about cleansing your liver later in the video. Back to sign number 4, the reason for eyelid growth. Another strange sign of liver damage is the appearance of white or yellowish growths around your eyelids. These are small pockets of cholesterol deposits that build up under your skin because your liver isn't breaking down the cholesterol properly. This causes the cholesterol to build up in different areas of the body. Sign number 5 is right-sided pressure. Another sign of liver disease is a feeling of pressure or pain on the right side of your chest, especially after eating. The bile from your liver turns into a sludge due to liver damage. This clogs the small tubes that are connected to your gallbladder and causes a feeling of pressure and pain in the rib area. This can also put pressure on the phrenic nerve, which leads to muscle tension and pain in the right shoulder area. Sign number 6 is purple and red patches. If your liver is congested, inflamed, or damaged, it produces less of the proteins needed for normal blood clotting. This means that you can bruise more easily, and it is not uncommon for unusual purple or red bumps to appear as a rash on the skin, as well as small red patches. This often occurs on the lower legs or arms, and is caused by poor circulation triggered by liver disease or possibly diabetes. The next problem is cracked heels. Your body uses vitamin B3, also known as niacin, to maintain your skin cells strong, on smooth and moisturized to prevent it from being damaged. However, if you have liver disease, your body uses up its vitamin B3 stores to repair the damage. This leaves less of the nutrient available for other tasks, causing the skin on the soles and heels of your feet to crack. You can counteract this by stocking up on vitamin B3 and eliminating the cause of the problem, namely fatty liver disease. Another symptom of liver disease is the constant urge to scratch, whether on the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet. This condition is caused by an accumulation of bile acids under the skin, because the liver does not filter them out properly. This leads to an accumulation of histamines in the blood, which trigger the itching. Number 9 is completely white or lumpy nails. When your fingernails start to turn completely white and colorful, lose their pink color, or take on a round, clubbed, or bulbous appearance, this may indicate serious liver damage or another underlying health condition that prevents oxygen from reaching the nail matrix. In the 1950s, it was discovered that 8 out of 10 people with severe liver scarring had completely white nails. Sign number 10 is dark urine. Your liver has the task of breaking down old red blood cells, which contain this yellowish pigment called bilirubin. If your liver or gallbladder is damaged, this pigment can be deposited in the body, and then excreted in the urine, which causes your urine to have a very strong dark orange, amber, brown, or cola coloration because your liver doesn't break down the pigment normally. This can also be caused by certain medications that weaken your liver, such as antibiotic sleeping pills or birth control pills. 11 is yellowish skin. If your liver isn't working properly and isn't filtering bilirubin from your blood, the pigment can also change the color of your skin. This can cause a yellowish coloration of the skin called jaundice. This is a sign of serious damage to the liver, such as hepatitis, cirrhosis, drug or medication poisoning. So please see your doctor if this is the case. And finally, number 12 is spider veins. Spider veins look like small red dots with spider-like dilations of blood vessels that appear on the skin. These are blood vessels that have been damaged because your liver isn't doing its job and filtering out all the excess estrogen. A high estrogen level weakens the blood vessels in the veins, causing them to dilate and become visible on the skin. If you have one or more of the symptoms mentioned here, you should definitely see your doctor and ask for an ultrasound scan. This is a very simple, non-invasive test that uses sound waves to create an image of your liver and its vascular network to determine whether fatty deposits have formed inside. Fortunately, the liver is one of the only organs in the body that can fully heal and regenerate itself. How to reverse liver disease. As I mentioned earlier, there are 4 different stages of liver damage. First, it becomes clogged with fat. Then it becomes inflamed and begins to form scar tissue called fibrosis. And finally, it progresses to a more severe, life-threatening stage called cirrhosis. Fortunately, however, the liver is able to fully regenerate and heal itself if you change your diet and use the right remedies. So let's go through the most important steps to eliminate liver damage. Firstly, change your diet by limiting sugary, starchy, and floury foods such as bread, cookies, sweets, ketchup, pancakes, pasta, sodas, and so on. An obese or damaged liver is sensitive to fructose, which, like alcohol, is a fruit sugar. It's therefore important to avoid fruit juices and alcohol altogether, to eat lots of bitter, sulfurous foods such as leafy vegetables and artichokes, radishes, garlic, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, cabbage, mushrooms, pasture-raised eggs, wild salmon and other oily fish, walnuts, onions, spring onions, and broccoli sprouts. Foods that contain a lot of sulfur help to remove fat from your liver by increasing glutathione levels and helping to detoxify toxins. Third, drink a cup of organic coffee brewed at home every morning and add a teaspoon of turmeric. The polyphenols contained in coffee and the phytonutrients in turmeric reduce the formation of scar tissue in the liver and also help it to repair damage caused by alcohol, drugs, or fructose. You should also drink at least 1 liter of high-quality mineral water throughout the day to thin your blood and to help the liver produce bile to break down fatty deposits. You can also add freshly squeezed lemon or lime juice to improve the filtration of toxins in your liver. I even recommend including as many liver-cleansing herbs and spices in your diet as possible, such as ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, dandelion root, milk thistle, reishi, mushrooms, green tea, and also cloves. Consume all your daily calories in a 6-hour window so that your body can fast for 18 hours a day. I recommend eating all your food between 12 noon and 6 p.m. However, you can adapt this time window to your lifestyle. This is what we call intermittent fasting or timed eating, and it significantly improves the health of your liver by lowering inflammation and increasing insulin-like growth factor, a hormone that helps prevent the accumulation of fat in the liver. Fasting also stimulates autophagy, in which your liver recycles old, damaged cells and proteins to regenerate new, healthy liver cells. 5. Stop eating all the inflammatory seed oils like corn, cottonseed, canola oil. cheaper processed olive oil, margarine, etc. Instead, eat anti-inflammatory fats like extra virgin olive oil and virgin coconut oil in your own delicious recipes, as these have been shown to have liver protective properties. And finally, to eliminate fat deposits and reduce inflammation in the liver. Take a dietary supplement of purified bile in the morning on an empty stomach. You can use Tucta purified bile salts or a digestive enzyme mixture that contains ox bile in the list of ingredients. These not only help to remove fat from your liver, but also prevent the formation of gallbladder stones. If you are serious about restoring your liver, you can also take other vitamins and supplements. If you'd like to learn more, tap on this video that is now on the screen now for more information. Thanks again. Thank you so much for watching my video today and for your support. I wish you much health, prosperity, and happiness.